Good day, good day. Welcome to Canute Exploration, your topic in a podcast. Today we'll be having a very interesting show with a Jamaican artist out of St. Ann, Jamaica, called himself David Conscious. And my co-host today will be LT out of Chicago, Lamont Tucker. All right, let me just let Lamont into the studio. Lamont, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's up, Canute? How you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm good. Out there from Chicago.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, cool. Canute Exploration has been looking at a number of things around the world. I've been exploring, and today we're just going to be exploring entertainment a bit, music. What we need to understand, though, is that during the situation, the pandemic that we're having now, it's really a tough time for many of us. And we're going through. And today, Jamaica has lost one of its former reggae boy, Tremaine Stewart. We'd like to send condolence to his friends and family. And those of you, thank you, LT, right? Those of you who are not watching via YouTube, right? You will not see basically that I'm wearing the Jamaican reggae boy jersey, right? In tribute to Tremaine, right? And it's critical for us to understand that so many things have been going on in the world. Hey, LT, we realize that we lose 3 million people to COVID. The world has lost 3 million.
That's crazy. That's crazy. 3 million. I mean, well, I guess, you know what I'm saying, that counts for something because, you know what I'm saying, they're also trying to attribute, you know what I'm saying, they're trying to attribute, you know what I'm saying, the death of DMX, you know what I'm saying, COVID as well. So yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy, brother. Crazy, you know, and Jamaica has approximately 3 million people, right? And I mean, it's like one whole country has been wiped out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. However, Canute Exploration would like to big up, greet those persons listening to us around the world. We realize that there are persons listening to us from the United Kingdom, Brazil, Switzerland, Canada, France, Germany, Ukraine, Spain, Ireland, Guyana. So those people have been tuning in from time to time, LT. 67% females. So most of the females are looking on.
Okay,
right? Yeah. Most of the females, so we need to fill that gap, right? And I think one other thing that I'd like to talk about before we welcome our guest, David Conscious, to the floor.
Yeah.
The whole thing about branding, artist branding. There are a number of artists who have gone into other products apart from music.
Yep.
Vibes Cartel had gone into rum and some other artists. I know you have gone into other things, which we'll talk about and later on our Biz Exposed today, right? But why is that so? Why artists branching out? Is it that they're not much being made? Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a lot easier. I guess, like, just with music, it's a lot easier to sell records if you also have an established brand. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, it doesn't even necessarily have to be a product per se, but like, you know what I'm saying, say like your music, you know, is about partying, you know what I'm saying? So it would make sense, you know, if you were to sell your own like brand, you know, of drink or alcohol, because then it, you know, you have the party lifestyle. Well, y'all, why not have your own drink?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, makes sense. LT. LT. Yeah, go ahead, LT. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's when you have a brand established, it's easier to have products to put with that brand.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like a promotional thing as well, because you're promoting your music, you're promoting your product, right? Hand in hand.
Yep.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds good, LT. LT is out of Chicago. I always love this song by Buju Banton. No matter where in the world I go, I am a Jamaican. No birth paper I have to show. I am a Jamaican. Jamaica walk, Jamaica talk. Hey, LT, I'm not a singer, I know. I am not a singer. But I know you are a singer. Give me a piece of what you have.
Well, let me see. I'm try to. Waking up, driest. Gotta roll that ganja up. Hit the blunt, smoking skunk. Shower shift, and I take a dump. My kicks fly. No punt. I'm has a home run, no bunt. You know us, like POTUS. Smoking presidential. Gotta get it. Yeah, I got it. Roger the tenfold. Grab my bag and hit the door. Let's peep today's.
Yeah. yeah. Yeah, I love it. I love it. So we'll be inviting David Conscious into the studio soon. And David Conscious is sort of that cultural conscious singer, more like Bob Marley and those people. Yeah. yeah.
Great.
But we know that they are different type of music.
Yeah.
Right. That song that I just tried to sing is Buju Banton. I guess that it had won the popular song contest back in Jamaica, 2020 popular song contest. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
So, okay, definitely, you know what I'm saying, no matter where, you know what I'm saying, you go, you know what I'm saying, can't take that spirit out of somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what? The Jamaican spirit. Okay. David Conscious is going to be here now. Let us welcome David Conscious. David.
Greetings, hello, my brothers. Yes, one love, one heart.
Yeah, we are getting a heavy feedback from you though, like you're in the wind, man. It's you I'm hearing that windy sound from.
Maybe, I think so. Can't correct that.
All right. Yeah, cool. Hey, Vertexx Outlaw is here. Can you imagine? Vertexx Outlaw is somewhere. I'm gonna let him in soon. But I wasn't expecting Vertexx Outlaw because Vertexx start make big money, you know. And Vertexx end up somewhere in Montego Bay and we couldn't find him. All right, let me let in Vertexx Outlaw.
Hey, let's go.
Vertexx Outlaw have with us and Can Youth Exploration. I have with us LT Lamont Tucker, co-host, and you have David Brown on the other side. Vertexx Outlaw. Welcome, David. Yeah.
Man, give thanks, you know.
Yeah.
Vertexx.
Vertexx, you last man, we couldn't find you none at all. What's up? we couldn't find you at all, Vertexx.
No, you know, so actually after a blazer come in, you know the curfew was, you know what I said?
See it.
Yeah, I don't want to let you in and put in too much in this, so I'm let you down, you know.
All right, boss man, all right. And LT, the court host, you know, is in Chicago, out of Chicago. Right? Shine do a piece, say, I'm a Jamaican in New York. Hey, I'm a Jamaican in New York. Shine a piece that. So I'm a Jamaican in Florida, right? We know that Vertexx and David Conscious is in Jamaica. LT out of Chicago. But guys, Chicago is not the state, you know.
Yeah.
LT, many people think that Chicago is a state. What's the state, LT? Illinois is the state, right? And Chicago is the city. Yeah. Cool. But here what now? A lot of people think that Miami is the state too. Florida is the state. Miami is the city. All right. Okay, guys. You know, it's really nice to have you guys on Can Youth Exploration. And we would like to start by getting to know you all, right? Getting to know you as an artist, as a person, right? And it's very important that we go into who you are. Let's start out with David Conscious. Talk to us.
Greetings and blessed love, my brother. Yes. David Conscious. It's just a simple man, simple greatness, right? I like to take life on a humble level, but I proclaim a lot of knowledgeable researches. So I like to know. I love knowledge. So I'm a simple man and I create music I'm a Rasta man that penetrates only divine qualities of life. Yes. And I'm a reggae artist. And I will sing Afro conscious music. So that's why I'm so far. And I'm a humanitarian, care for people, life on a whole, plants, insects, all living things. I'm like that. Yes, I love life. I'm a lifetarian then. Don't. So that's who I am so far. Yes.
I like that, Lifetarian. Hey, Lamont,
Yeah.
the
Yes,
man says a
sir.
Lifetarian. I like that one. So Lamont, what you think about the Rastafarian thing? I'm gonna be talking to you guys about it because it's a symbol. We talk about brand. The
Yeah.
Rastafarian thing is a symbol in the Jamaican music industry. Hey, Lamont, how it is in Chicago as it relates to that?
We do have, you know what I'm saying, somewhat of like a regular community. I go to, a few dance spots, you know what I'm saying, from time to time. The vibes are always great, you know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, I've always received, nothing but love, anytime I go out to the spots. So, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
yes,
so the Rasta culture, Rastas preach love, Rastas preach love.
Yeah.
All right.
True.
Yes, sir.
sir, yes, sir.
Yeah. So Lamont, would you like to talk to David to Vertex for a while? What do you like to know?
Um, I would say, what started, what was, Johnson, your biggest influence, Johnson, to get, on into the music and whatnot?
Vertex, you'll
My
answer,
biggest
but
one.
introduce yourself. Vertex, introduce yourself, and you can answer that.
Well, everybody, I'm Vertexx Outlaw, Yeah, young musician, songwriter slash dancehall artist slash reggae artist. Music was always the inspiration from day one. You get the man to start off by the age of 12 and continue from that and never give up no matter what. You get me? And it's always a motivational thing, things I'm see and things I'm know, but just write about or write about even my life. You get me? Even things I'm see people actually I got through because music is art. You get me? So you just put it together and just make a perfect example of it. You get me? Yeah, so basically it's just music inspire everything.
That's facts. That's facts.
So the music inspire your Vertex. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So let me ask this. Let me ask this. Really, it's important that we understand what we have to offer the musical consumers, right?
Yeah.
David, conscious, what you have to offer the musical consumers.
Well, I have to offer to the music consumers conscious vibration in the highest frequency I can manifest in this life. Because I'm a conscious artist, as you know. My name is David Conscious. I will proclaim all conscious music. Saying so, I will always giving them positive, uplifting music so that can give them inspiration, change lives all over the globe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yes, things that can enhance people's life and in a positive way.
yeah.
So I will always be doing this conscious. Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah, respect conscious, respect. Vertex,
Yes,
what you have
sir.
to offer? Because you guys going to give us a piece of what you guys you have, What you have to offer, Vertex.
What me really have to offer to the music is all about the message is the most important thing. You get the message because doing a message, you don't have to be like the one way that say yo forgot church and put out offering and anything. By the end of the day, you still do your work. You get me? So putting out positive message in your songs that other youth and person out they can relate to it and say, it's a real thing that youth attack. Yeah. You get me? I say them can look on it and say, conscious sing a song and me I say, Judge, it touch me. Them kind of way there. You get me? I say, just looking at that and know say it's just all about the message and the energy that it relate to people where them can feedback towards it.
Positive.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Positive.
Big facts.
Send something else, go ahead.
When I was just saying, well, yeah, I feel like you got 100 and got 10%. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta, you know what I'm saying, have, you know what I'm saying, some sort of, you know what I'm saying, content, you know what I'm saying, to give to people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just want, you know, to make music just because they think it's fun or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but it's always, you know what I'm saying, great if you can provide a message, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, just to those who are actually listening to your music.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So, David, what you
Yeah.
offer in the consumer? Talk to us. I hear you sound like Bob Marley now. What you have to offer the consumer?
Yes, as I tell you before, just all conscious music and positive vibration, as I say, to the highest frequency. So, yes, I am an artist that come to change the negative vibration out of music worldwide. I'm an example, so I need to stand where I represent in this time, you see? So I'm a Rasta man and I have to stand for righteousness and love. So that's the
Cool.
frequency I'm broadcasting worldwide to all living beings.
Yeah.
And we
Love
as
it. Love
human beings, yes, we need to motivate and uplift our vibration so that the earth can resonate much better with us as human beings and we have a better life living.
it.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
LT, Rasta is a part of the music in Jamaica, you know. In Jamaica, Rasta is a part of the music.
Oh, yeah, you got to.
Yeah, man.
yeah, man, every time.
All
Yeah.
right, you up now. Vertex and David. It's not a clash. Let me tell you this. This is not a clash thing. It's just I want you guys sing. We want to hear your music. Yeah? That's the
Thank
idea.
you.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah. So it's not a clash. We just want to hear your music.
sir.
So here we're gonna do
Right.
it. LT,
What's up?
I think we could just have each of them sing, the Vertex then conscious. Yeah? Just sing something.
Your little
All
song.
right. LT, are you run?
Yeah. Because I'm here for it.
What's that? Me first?
LT,
Yeah.
choose who you want to start up first.
Ah, so I choose first? All right. So let's go with David.
Okay. Yes, man. Well, it's King David conscious always answer speak things that righteous, giving thanks and praise to the infinite and enfeebled omnipotent supreme being. Thy self-existent one, protector of our human faith, O divine majesty and praise Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. It's a long time Rastafari I chant reggae music, and from the other day I've been seeing a lot of things going on within the reggae music. It's not right. So I do this song and this is about it, right? Me sing reggae, 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 whoa, reggae, 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 whoa, hey. I'm in say reggae, 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 whoa, reggae, 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 whoa, hey. And when me reggae find the gun, when the reggae find the dead, yes, slap music them a play from what they are when the reggae find the gun, reggae find them, whoa. Hey, I'm another reggae fanjaga, when another reggae fanjande. Yes, the music them a play from one day. I'm another reggae fanjaga, reggae fanjande. Oh, hey, it's like the wild, wild west. Them want come bring back from the past, so now. Shut down the place, sit down the with them gonna class. It's like them never learn a lesson from the teacher. Where pass can not tougher than him. And him dead behind the bars, where is the love and unity? Cause some a promote fear war. A rock said them a gods, and a boast said them a lords. I talk about them people.
What up? See a piece there. See a piece there, conscious. See a piece
Like
there.
that.
We could get Vertex the floor because we have the time, so you're going to have some more eventually. Yeah? All right.
All right.
Not you, Lamont. You're on them part item.
Yeah, man. Real.
I'm rocking with it.
I'm gonna start the bass.
I can try to play on the first set. But yeah, that was hard. I definitely love it. I love it. What's up, Vertexx? What you got for us?
All right. Based off a true story. You get me? It's simple
Yes,
enough. And everybody said them with you. He's real with you. Remember, mama did not tell you. No for them said them are your friend, but them are pretend. Them not really happy for you. When you did down and want to help, you know see none of them. But as you rise, them start grudge you. This is my story, what me I go tell. Oh, me I go tell. Open your eyes and listen. Talk. You know, I'm from kitchen like you, I'm dead and I'm asleep. Sleep. Me have to protect myself all while when I'm touching on the street. And I look at people that me and more not friends, someone can do it. You would believe in yourself and now I shut them so what them speak. Man wise enough than before, but minded people want some dead. But just to know, them not gonna say Vertexx name pon gravestone. Oh, I'm so blessed, not time for stress. Pon the pagan them, tell them all. China even know, man wise enough than
What up,
before.
what up, what
Than
up, what up?
before.
What up? What up? You're listening to Canute Exploration, your topic in a podcast. I'm Canute White with my co-host out of Chicago, LT Lamont Tucker, sitting in with Vertexx Outlaw from Kingston and David Conscious out of St. Thomas. St. Anne. St. Anne. Right, David? St. Anne. Yeah, St.
Yeah,
Anne. We're in the Garden Parish in St. Anne.
Water.
Right?
Yeah.
LT will be working with them as it relates to the singing and all of that. But I'd like to throw another question to you guys before LT come back to have you sing something else. Why music? Let me start off with Vertexx. Why music?
Alright, I'm gonna say, why music? Music was always an inspiration from day one, as always, I'm gonna tell you. You get me? Even though growing up as a youth is like you'd have a puzzle mind, you don't really know what was the thing, what was the big deal about, what you really want, until you just get a blessing come to you and you say, all right, this is what you need to do. It chose me. Some of us work with the situation and say, all right, go ahead. This is what you need to be doing. You get the answer? So that is what I just go after. Believe in myself and just decide, say, that is what I'm going to focus on no matter what. I ain't going to quit. I ain't going to back out. Just do the right thing at all time.
Music chose you.
Yeah.
What musician always said that, LT? Music choose them.
Man,
LT, you're a musician too. I mean,
yeah, because it's honestly you know what I'm saying, for me personally, like I've been writing, you know what I'm saying, ever since I was a kid. I never
yeah.
thought, I never thought it was something that I could do, you know, professionally. But then it's like the more that I went through life, that's what came, you know what I'm saying, like it's just what came naturally.
Okay.
And so it's just I didn't choose to do music; it chose me. Yeah,
All musicians said that. I wonder if David Conscious is going to say the same thing.
yes,
Why music, David Conscious?
Well, I would say music is an inborn conception from ever since with I. And I come from a musical background. My father loved to sing, and my mom, also my sisters, our brothers, yeah, all my siblings love music. But growing up around music, I always listening them singing songs, even creating songs. So being at high school, leaving from high school, before even that, I used to even at early school creating songs among my friends them. And but I didn't have it in mind to proclaim music as a career. I always just take it as fun. But leaving high school now, I proclaim a career of welding, iron welding. But doing it, I realized the music keep coming on to me, coming, and so I decided, say, I will just leave this trade, and stick to music. So yeah, I started to take my music more serious.
Yeah.
Yes, and start penetrating more, and people around me love the sounds that I gave
Yeah.
them. So they start to motivate me and push me forward within it. So I start to see it more as a career. 'Cause I didn't really gonna take it as a career or anything like that.
Cool,
Yes,
cool.
but until this time now, it's fully taking over me. I'm just music. I chew. This all I penetrate, just music.
All right.
Yeah.
LT, go around you guys again. Give ask for a piece of what you have. LT, go ahead. Got you.
all right. So that's another one. Oh, excuse me, sorry. a higher level, become out of space. You need to heighten your vibrations that you contemplate on how to take a meal off another nigga plate. All my brothers at the table and we cutting cake. Man, you humans fake. I just can't relate. I was sent to I was sent to change the planet before you steal your fate. But you don't hear me, mate. Don't overcompensate. Because my Martians got some things to make it cooperate.
LT. So yeah, LT, start it off, right? But I'm sure that LT is gonna be asking you guys about what you have to offer. So LT, you have them going. What talk to them about getting some music in to perhaps sing some songs so that we can hear them.
All right, so I just like to know I'm sorry about where can we find you guys' music and things like that. Down to what platforms and
Oh, you can find Hi David Conscious on Spotify, Amazon, and Apple. And these are a couple of them, all the main platforms so far right now. I'm being distributed by DistroKid worldwide.
for
Yes,
sure.
and I have and an Instagram too. Uh, David Brown, David Conscious Brown at gmail.com, and you can find me at David Artist Brown, David Brown Artist at gmail.com, or David O Brown 61 at hotmail.co.uk. So yes, you can find, and my phone number is 401 1876 401 0106. And you can find me on Facebook also and Instagram. So I'm David Conscious on Facebook. Yeah, so I'm all over. So you will find me. Or you
Give
can
a
type
piece
in
for your lyrics, David.
Conscious Eyes Production. Yeah, gmail.com. Yeah, that's my foundation. Yes.
Cool. Give us a piece for your lyrics now. Make we hear some more.
Okay.
Not much.
All right. Like this say, Jamaica one of the greatest nation in the history. Some things we do, sometimes them say it is the mystery. Come let us triumph in the most high victory. A time to put away all the misery, boy. No more negativity again. Everyone let us find back your liberty again. Pray for the youth and deliver them. Don't wait the wars and crimes make we live again. No more negativity again. Everyone let us find back your liberty again. Pray for the youth and deliver them. Don't wait the wars and crimes make we live again. This is the land of waters and trees. Nothing no nicer than my island breeze. Sweeter than sugar cane, it won't give you candies. Just to get a piece and chop the skies and the seas. All over the world, the people love we culture. I don't want the youth and fear live like vultures. Stop bleach your skin color.
Pull up. Easy, David. Easy. Hey, Vertexx. Vertexx.
Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see LT asks about where people can find you. You can go ahead and say that and then give us a piece of what you have.
Well, actually, you can find Vertexx Outlaw and any music platforms that you actually can think of. Spotify, Audiomack, iTunes, Apple Music, you name it. Okay? And also the Instagram is Vertexx Official. Yeah, man. Facebook, the same thing. Alright? And it's just leave up to the point that you just continue to do what I got to do and just have to load towards the fans because I always have to keep the fans busy at all time and care for something where them always have to gravitate to and do the right thing. You get me?
Yeah. Give us a piece of what you have.
Next thing. Yeah. You want go? What you did when me need you, when me I got you my pain dark. Me never see your face when I broke, when hungry I cut enough from my belly like a laser. Me know none of them happen for me. Don't see it already. Me not blind like creatures. I some hard work me I put in the money me I look at cause I work up a pay. My time no. You know see my time no. On the ground high no. Hold la must rise no. My time now. You know, see, my time now. Man upon the grind now. Hold on, must rise. Them not like to say, how the youth rise up. That's why my social distance coming on want to catch a virus. Most of them bad minus, most of them not like us. My hotter than the sunshine. Turn them with the punchline. Acho, them stick get them up. Call and sign us. The amount of things I got to win, not like me. I for wise up. I can't just friend again. My member upon my birthday, I'm lick at them the python. My time.
All right, Vertexx, I got you. Hey, you know what I like, LT? I love how you guys are musicians, honestly, and you're passionate about your music. Honestly, all three of you. I am not a musician, right? Incidentally, I am a psychologist and all sort of thing, right? So I'm passionate about that. But I love how you guys shaking your head, nodding, and enjoying music of the other artists, and and that's critical, right? Because you understand the music more than the man outside there who have not been doing music, right? So
Yeah.
I do understand that. But the thing, I want to know how the listeners benefit from the music that you sing. Let me start with David Conscious, just to give Vertexx a little rest. Yeah?
Yeah. Well, my music, the listeners will benefit from it in several different ways I can think, and because I'm a conscious person and I always look for great topics, which base onto natural day-to-day living and struggles that people go through day by day. So I create my songs from those inspiration, and yes, and even I like to do little research on things that not too public or too prevalent, and things that people need to be known. So yes, I put a lot of stuff within my song, which is called controversial argument or political, but you can learn from my song in different manner. I even get you more connected to nature, and because I'm a natural person, I love stick to nature. So I sung about a lot of natural song, and the society and the political arena, what's going on in the whole globe. So all different aspect. I can be very humorous too. You will get songs like that from me too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So in all different ways, I think you will benefit from my song. Yes.
Vertexx, same
Yeah.
question to you. How would I benefit from your lyrics, Vertexx?
Alright. Alright, that's benefit from Vertexx all our lyrics. The name Vertexx actually is a name where the first thing you're gonna think about it is always try to reach the highest point of anything you're doing in life. You get me? So you're just trying for the on a level. Outlaw came about it. It might be mean something like a negativity, but on the other hand, you look at it and say, so you have to take the good and just transform it and don't even look at the bad side at sometimes because the image is one of the most important thing as an artist. You always have to know that you put out a negative image, it's like people gonna have you that kind of way. But when they come onto the music, you put out your music and people actually listen to it and say, all right, then them can get certain things out of this and look into it and say, no, sir, all right, then. How me the pre back on what the youth here say? What me gonna do? What me gonna relate to this? How this gonna benefit after me? Because you might think, sir, then I'm gonna walk and I sell bag juice, or a blind man I walk and I sell saving pan. And no people might look and say a real thing about that until them finally look into it themselves and say, no, it's a real thing that you have to feel the pain and know it must say, you see me? So it did it in a reality. You see me? So when you look upon them thing there, you feel it to your heart and know say a real meds. Yeah man.
Yeah. I have something that I'd like to show the crew.
So who is Vertexx Outlaw?
Well, Vertexx Outlaw is actually a well ambitious young youth that always trying to reach the next level in life no matter what.
Interesting.
You know? Yeah, and music is always from day one, no matter what.
Yeah.
You know? Start that from a younger stage, from the age of 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, until now, you know? So just give thanks.
All right. So what are the latest songs right now you have for the people and right now where they can listen? So who is
Vertexx, that is my question to you. So the man asks, what's the latest? Yeah, look at the latest before we got to David Conscious with the latest piece of latest thing. Right, LT? Look hear them.
Right now, we say latest. You know, so we say Vertexx Outlaw. Vertexx Outlaw have latest on daily. You get me? I say, cause as an artist, we always have song pan song. You get me? So we even have a new video releasing soon, and the latest gonna be two new songs, which means one name Another Level, and another one named My Dogs Them Real.
Yeah.
Now, Another Level is a song about my life. You get me? I say, it's a song about
Yeah.
me think about what's the next step me want to take. Or me want to be better and better each day by day. You get me? Because I can't look on yesterday and Saturday. Now I'm that person yesterday. I continue with the same journey. Now I have to try to change to a different character each time and grow.
Cool.
You get me? So therefore, that's how I do. So I'm going about another level like me. I say, right now me dead upon another level, you know. The outlaw upon another level, the highest mountain you can find me in a Britain. Put in the work down, pre that outlaw and I eat that. Touch the road, cleaning on my clocks and my G-shot. 24/7 me put upon these blocks. I'm getting about a chance to stamp me like Adidas, which is right. You understand? Now,
Love it.
you have My Dogs Them Real, which means it just do a song based off of you have real friend and you have friends, so it's not real, it's actually fake. You get me? So basically you look on the good and bad in both sides and the side, then you just take out the ones where you know it's real to you. So that is what I actually want us to do the song My Dogs Them Real. See me? Yeah. And it's a positive vibration also.
Love it. Conscious, your latest. Why have just a come off of the what I
A lot
factory?
of new tune. I have a lot of new songs right now in the pipeline. I've been making like 4 songs per day. So
Hold on. LT, you hear that? 4 songs per day. If not wrong. Yeah. All right.
So I have a lot of new songs. I have songs in all different categories. But right now I'm penetrating the 420, the herb.
Yeah.
I got the weed. Yeah. So I have a latest herb song that I've been penetrating. It's called Ital Speed. I would say like this. Ital Herbs. I said the good feeling nerves. Oh yeah. Ital Herbs. Yeah. I said it preserve. Oh yeah. I'm gonna make myself one item split, so that my pure meditation could I never drift, no. I'm gonna make myself one item split, so that my clean meditation could I never drift, no. It raises my frequencies too high. Took me so far to the city of light. Open my gates of inspiration. I said this herb is all my delight. It gave you clearance and ability. Yes, it built up your telepathy. It made men and beasts wise and witty. This herb coming from a higher density. Yeah. You know, and the other next one is called See Some Love.
Yeah, take that. See if the one there, David Conscious. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me ask you this first, David. What's your birth name? What's your birth name? What's on your birth paper?
My name is David Horal Brown.
Okay.
Yes.
OB. All right, cool. Vertexx, what's your birth name?
I don't know.
Anyway, before you tell the
thing,
Canute Exploration. I'm Canute White. You're listening to Canute Exploration, your topic in the podcast. My co-host, Lamont Tucker, LT out of Chicago. I'm out of Florida. You have Vertexx Outlaw out of Kingston, Jamaica. And we have David Conscious out of St. Ann. Yeah, what's your birth name, Vertexx?
All right, Vertexx Outlaw, birth name. Canute Shane White.
All right. Yeah. Guys, you hear that? How him becomes Canute White? I don't know, but you know.
What?
Vertexx is no relation to Canute White, your host, and Canute's Exploration, but it's a good youth. Yeah, it's a good youth. You know, let me say this quickly. I was his Dean of Discipline at Clancarty High School. Big up to all Clancarty High School past students and current students and staff, right? And as a Dean of Discipline, when I heard, well, a student came to me and said, "Sir, there's a Canute White here as well, you know, as a student. I said, really? And I met the guy. I said, boss man, what are you doing with my name? But no problem, Vertexx. Big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, Vertexx. So you had a song that I will come to eventually, right? But one of the
Yeah.
things I want to know, right? What next for Vertexx? I will ask David Brown the same question. What next for Canute White? No relation
All
to
right. Well, in relation to the music?
yeah.
All right. What's next is that just trying to at this particular time, like putting out some more songs and getting some more videos done. Again, man, so more people can actually, because the more videos I actually can do, is more people can know who this artist really be. You get the man, sir? So
Yeah.
that is what I'm actually I work on right now and just try to build my career on a more level. Each day make it advance more and more. You get me? Because if you don't put in the work, we'll put it in for you. You get me? So basically that's what I'm do. Every day just try to do the right thing.
Yeah, you're going to branch out, man. I'm going to ask my co-host to advise you guys as it relates to the whole process of the international exposure, right? And what might be geared for you when you aim for international exposure. But before I do that, LT, let me ask David the same question. What next for David?
Oh, what next for David in the business? The music constantly, and I will always just keep on creating new music. Right now, I'm penetrating of completing an album, so you know, I will always be sending out positive music. So as him said it, as Vertexx told you,
Yeah.
videos is very necessary.
Cool.
So I'm penetrating doing some videos also to get myself more visible to
Yeah,
the people out there in the music stream. And I'm
sure.
thinking of this COVID-19 over, I should be able to tour. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Europe and all Africa continent because yes. So I won't stop. I will just constantly consistent in what I'm doing. You understand? Music,
yeah.
positive vibration,
True, true.
video, recording, and just sharing amongst the people with natural vibration and a good frequency, Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I want
Yes.
LT to LT. I'd love you to talk to them about the importance of international exposure and what they can do. Advise them. What do you think they could do?
I would say, especially since you guys are already on like all the other platforms, so when it comes to Spotify, uh, when it comes to Spotify, the playlists are huge. You know what I'm saying? Because like you can either make your own playlist, or like if you use DistroKid, you know what I'm saying, like when you're about to drop a song, so you can pitch, you'll pitch that song, you know what I'm saying, pitch that song, you know what I'm saying, like to pitch the song, y'all like when people with Spotify, and they can put you like in other lists, to help you gain y'all exposure, y'all with artists, that sound like you and other things like that. That's like one of the biggest
Oh,
ones right now.
oh, okay. Thank you.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Favorite artist, the driving force in your music business. I'd like to ask Vertexx first. Who is that artist that drives you to become a musician? That role model that you have? Be it Jamaica
What am I
or
saying?
coming to you with that as well, David.
Alright,
Yeah.
in like in which category? Because I'm an
Okay.
artist who listen every songs, especially the favorite of all it still.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so when I say now in dancer category, which artists actually inspire me a lot to a different level. When I see him do it, I'm gonna say, alright then. The artist me really look up to is Shabba Ranks. You get man.
Why Shabba?
Yeah,
Remember,
I mean,
Shabba, listen, you know, Shabba will be seeing this one there.
yeah. You get me? Shabba ranks, you know? Shabba ranks, alright. Then when you come on to that section, the Shabba ranks have a style, them have a different types of things where him know how to rap the stage, him know how to lego the lyrics in our farm. So and not only Shabba still, but Shabba is the number one who me look up to. And the second person in stage of Shabba Rider, so is Terra Fabulous.
Cool.
Yeah. You get me?
Hold
So
on.
listen to them.
Before move to David, Shabba, right? Is
Yeah.
your music emanate any Shabba style? Any of your music?
Yeah, my music.
Yeah, have a little Shabba style in it.
No, what I don't actually try to be or sing
Okay,
like an
cool.
artist. What I actually do is just listen how we actually doing fees is in his music. Again, me so
Cool.
when I have some kind of woman style, I can look at it and I say, then look at that craft and some can create something out of that craft for myself. You get me? Because each one learn half of one. You get me?
Exactly.
Yeah, for
Every
real,
artist
for
have to
real.
learn half of another artist. So that is what
Yeah,
bass got.
for real. Get you. Conscious.
Yes. As I
Who's your
say, I've been
artist?
from the tender years, from the teenagers, 17, 14, 15, from coming up the stage. So over those time, I've been listening a variety of different genre of music and artists, you know. So and even my development, each stage, there's like my music set like stages, cause I've been improvising and improving each time that step of my life. At
Yeah.
early stage of my life, I used to sound very much like Capleton, or
Oh,
one of the time like John Mason. One of the time I will sound like Sizzler, cause I love Sizzler. Sizzler is one of my artists I listen a lot to. Yes, right. But
yeah.
this at this and I have my own song where it just naturally. So there's a thing going on within me. But I keep on pushing my energy towards music, try to get the most out of me.
Yeah.
So at this time now of my life, I found that I have a sound similar to the icon Peter Touch,
Oh,
right?
cool. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, yeah, man. So many people calling me like that, Peter Touch or whatever. But yes, and it's just natural. It just developed over the time, like it just come to me like mystically. And there's sounds too within. And Peter Touch was one of my favorite artists because my father used to listen a lot of Peter Touch too, and I
Yeah.
used to listen to him in those things. So these things is always around me. Bob Marley is will my parents like it's cultural people, so they listen a lot of cultural energy. But this Peter Touch sound I'm saying that I have right now, it
Yeah.
come to me mystically like I would say 2, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Over the years, I've been sounding like more like I would have a Capleton sound, or even I can sound like Active if I want to,
Yeah.
because I'm versatile like that. Yeah,
Versatile.
so yeah,
Yeah.
so right at this moment, I'm in this balance. I feel comfortable with this sound that I sounding like Peter,
Yeah.
really, and it's like it's relaxing, sending out the messages. It gives me no pressure, no hackle.
Yeah.
It's just the best way I found to de- deliver this
Yeah.
message to the world.
Peter Touch
So
was a fearless performer, you know that. Peter Touch
yes,
is a man that Lamont, I'm not sure if you
radical.
know Peter Touch well, right? Right, but Peter Touch was a fearless performer. He was allegedly murdered back in Jamaica many years ago, right? But
Yeah.
he will go on stage and he will perform. He will smoke a lot and just fearless, that's him. And then he's a great artist, excellent artist, good voice. I would invite you, Lamont, to listen to some of the Peter Touch music, yeah, one at a time, right? Yeah.
Most
You
definitely.
know, you talk about videos, and Lamont talk about this international exposure as well, right? One I think I'd like to see, Lamont, is these artists get together, do a lot of collaborations. Now that we have Vertexx and Outlaw, Vertexx and Conscious on the screen, right, in our studio. In my mind, it would be nice to have them link up one day and even talk about a collaboration. Yeah, because that's what the music is about too, you know. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what the music is about. So yeah, man. So one day they would come together and do a thing. I'd like to show something else, a piece of a music video, right, as well that coming out of. Let me see if I can find it.
But me know about me. Me a do it for my family, myself and for my brother, them London and the butcher. Can Margaret, me have a vigilant like a rat can't sleep. No life sweet, like castle up. Me them can't shout up. Put me in a fridge and I'm for me call up. Life was about you, but me.
Tell us about that video.
That video, yeah. That video have a lot of hard work put in, a lot. You get me? Really a lot of hard work, but as what you say, one good nose of run. You get me? And that song was very inspirational song where actually even motivate me myself. You get me? So trust me, it was a whole heap of work put in, hard work, and see they enjoy the fruit of your labor. So that is what actually go down.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. LT, what do you think about that video, Bridget? you're muted, LT.
That's crazy, man. I love the visuals. You got the cuts and all of that. I was actually watching it the other day. Just got to be honest.
Cool. Yeah, you know, it's a nice video. The song though, I don't know about you. Tell me a little bit about the song, and I'm going into David's song that I have on the clip as well. In my, tell me a bit about that song, and what's the real name of that song?
Another Level.
Another Level, okay.
Yeah. So
Where that come from?
Like, you know, says like, tell us says like, I'm just sitting in my room and they don't want there, and naturally, it's just come up in my brain, just natural. I'm just say, another level. So therefore, my always, cause my mom is one of the best when I sit down and tell her, so, oh, this song, she say, yeah, my son, man, go and put it together, man, and do your thing, man, and when you don't come back to me, I'm hear what's going on. When I do that and then I sit down and start makes it deep and deep. And I say, yo, this is a conscious vibe, so I feel. You get me? Even though it's going to look a dancehall kind of category, but I kind of feel positiveness in it. You know? So why I say, I don't know about you, and I do it for my brother them. I'm talking about some people real to me, but I have to reel back to them because people do good for you, you have to do good for them. You get me? It doesn't matter what people do you down in the line back then. You just focus on what happened right now in front of you. You get me?
Yeah. Sound positive. Look, Conscious. This is that I use for my clip, right? You might hear like a mixture. Those of you who are listening to Can Youth Exploration, your topic in a podcast, listening on your favorite podcast platform, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Amazon. You are not seeing us now because we are on YouTube as well, right? But we have just played a video of Vertexx. We don't know about you. We had to explain what the video is all about. And I'm going to now play a clip from David. And David, please tell us about this after it is played. Let me.
Yeah, no, giving thanks and praise to the Black King of Creation, King David Conscious. Jamaican! Unification is the most. Divide and rule. We shall fall. You know? Rastafari. Standing tall. Hey! Jamaica, one of the greatest vision in history. Something we do sometimes, yes, and it is a history. Come let us try up in the most time victory. At time we put away all the misery.
Conscious. You might hear a little of Vertexx in that because I've done some creativity with it, right? A lot of people like that. I tell you, people shout out to me from Facebook and so on and say, hey, I love this, right? So it tells me, LT, that the combination between Vertexx and the Conscious will be a good combination. We're looking forward to hear that, right, LT?
Listen.
Yeah.
Man, some music, man.
All right, you see it. David Conscious, tell us about that music.
Yeah, obviously living in and growing in from Jamaica, you know, say I've been here seeing so many greatness that Jamaicans perform worldwide and been recognized for. And again, there's a negative side of us too, which you know it's getting worse,
Yeah,
right? The crime levels and how the artists is performing the songs that they're putting out to influence the younger generation. You understand? So I really wrote this song pertaining to things like that because I realize everyone becomes alcoholic too. The younger generation, the youth, them been on the roadsides drinking, and many of these youths have good abilities and they have subjects and they can do a lot more into society to make it a better place. But I realize that there's no good implementation for them or anything set forward so that they can build from there, you know, and develop their skills or you know more
yeah.
internationally. So this song is something based on that and expecting our leaders and government
Mhm.
to put more interest to the farmer because food is very essential. It's part of life.
Yeah.
So the farming they should invest more and use the resources that we possess to let our country more comfortable for our citizens instead
Yeah.
of us to be in this situation. So this is a song based on this that levels, standing for the
Yeah.
people, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
No
give
more
us give us
negativity.
a budget type of personality there, so you know. But yeah, right, Buju Banton. Yeah, big up Buju.
Yeah.
Look,
Blessed.
look, you give us a piece of that song, a few lines of the same song, acapella. Go ahead.
Jamaica, one of the greatest nation in history. Some things we do, sometimes them say it is a mystery. Come, let us triumph in the most high victory. A time to put away all the misery, boy. No more negativity again. Everyone, let us find back your right liberty again. Pray for the youth and deliver them. Done with the wars and crimes, make we live again. No more negativity again. Everyone, let us find back the right liberty again. Pray for the youth and deliver them. Done with the wars and crimes, make we live again. This is the land of waters and trees. Nothing no nicer than my island breeze, sweeter than sugar cane. It won't give you candies. Just to get a piece, them travel skies and the seas. All over the world, people love we culture. I don't want the youth to feel live like vultures. Stop it, just skin color youth with the sulfur. Every Jamaican fi dwell up in agriculture because no more negativity again. Everyone let us fight back just negativity again. Pray for the youth and deliver them. Done with the wars and crimes, make we live again. You know what I mean? So you
Ah,
want
okay.
Sure.
Hey, Vertexx, nobody feel say you get to it now because that song by Conscious are my favorite from him so far, you know. But yeah,
Yeah.
my favorite from you are the same one. Me don't know about you. I want you start from the beginning. Give me some acapella. Got you.
Acapella. Alright.
Yeah.
Right now, me the banana done level, you know. The old land the banana the level. The highest mountain I can find me in a Britain. Britain. Right now, me the banana done level, you know. My dog man have time for I go. Mama done a yard, so you know me a first. Put in the word dog pre that all I'm no idiot. Touch the road cleaning up my clocks and my G-Shock. 24/7 me up for the on these blocks. I can never want a chance to stamp me like Adidas. What girl the praise me like Jesus. Smoke it till me feel I sometimes me feel cross. Hold now, pass me a shot at the sea rock. You don't know the thing go, yo jigo. Right now me the banana done left you know. You understand?
Yeah, we understand. Love it, love it, love it, Vertex. Hey, I realize on the video, there are some persons that call on the phone, right? That part of the video, you remember? Right? Somebody answer
That's
the phone.
my that
What's that all
is
about?
the next song. The next song is My Dogs I'm Real. That's just all about a connection of what I call that brotherly. You get me? Like friends
Yeah.
and trustworthy. It's everything that's connected together. You get me? It's about like you don't have a friend and you know so me have a friend. You get me? So because that's what them say true friend hard to find. You
Yeah.
get me?
Yeah.
So it's about they just pick out the person them where you know some most loyalty. You get me? So you always see it start off like a person that call and say, all right then, Mr. Kanye twice, you know, say, all right, well, I'm gonna go there, check up on it. Yeah, so it's a basically that person who cares about you.
Cool. How many music you have out there? Vertexx, with you.
Oh man, the music. I got a lot
Yeah,
of
with the
music.
song you have out there.
Well,
How many
last time I
tracks
forgot
you have out
checking.
there?
I forgot
Put it
checking.
away there. Oh, you're not checking?
No, but not
Okay.
checking. I deal with right.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, the music can't check. All right, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, hey, LT. We love the musician, you know. The musician, yeah, committed, and yeah, it's all about
That too.
doing the music. It's not about, you know, getting any. Let me ask this before I say that.
Yeah.
What do you expect to get from the music? What's your expected return from the music? Let me ask that.
See, like for me, it's always just been about finding people who understand the message that I'm trying to put out there. I know some people it's about, you know what I'm saying, the money, but the thing is, if you have a quality product and a quality message, it can sell itself. You know what I'm saying? And so if you focus too much on the wrong aspect, then it can mess up the entire process. So again, for me personally, it's just about finding like-minded people who want to hear what it is that I have to say.
Cool. Sounds good. You hear that, David and Vertexx? What you expect to get from the music, Vertexx?
What I actually expect is just for the listeners to actually open their ears more and take something out of what I got to say. You get me? It was me not try to sing music for myself alone. I'm not try to sing music starting for woman alone. I try to do an all-purpose because I'm an all-purpose artist. You get me? So therefore, that is what I does too. Because if you put in, say you're gonna do music because that's the love of money, you're not gonna really make it deep account to your music because you're always try to say that money. You do it for the love, as what Chronic said I say. You do it for the love from your heart. Bob Marley do it because of him love, the passion for music. So why can't we as young artists do the same? Because artists is there now, it's a big cake, you know. If man take them slice and can't carry the tradition, you bust, you can help another man with down there and make him come up and do the same thing for him. Share the way you guide him.
Yeah. Conscious. What you expect to get from the music?
I expect my music to help the people of this earth to think more positive, live a better life, and can use it as an inspiration to motivate them in all different ways. And again, we can't deny money because music is also occupation, it's a business. So I expect to achieve from this music so I can use some of these achievements and help a lot of unfortunate people because I'm a humanitarian. You know, so I always thinking of people, helping people. Not everyone.
Which I'm going to come to about you and your outreach, right? I'm going to come to that. Yeah.
So I
but
people inclined to my music and get that inspiration and the message that I brought forward to them. Yes, and you know, have the frequency to interpret what I'm saying too, because sometimes you cannot resonate with all frequencies. It depends on the frequency you are on. So I hope my words can resonate with the world so that them can get some strength from my to live a better life. Yes. Yeah. And in every way, you know, in every way that we can strengthen life. I'm gonna tell you my life thing.
You what happened now? Vertexx.
Yeah.
We know the music is very dear to your heart, you know. And what I'm gonna be talking to Conscious about some outreach program that he has going, right? But what I want to ask you about, what type of outreach you have going, or what? Well, if none, what will you be looking at? Because it's all about helping. You guys talk about not only for yourself but for others, right? So
Yeah.
talk to me a bit, Vertexx. Any
It's not
plans?
about helping. You can't tell me that. Yeah, a lot of plans. But as I'm
Okay,
saying, I'm not too
cool.
like plan, but just love do it.
Yeah,
I can't to have it operate. I always work, I can't do. I want it.
yeah,
You get me? So basically, as I'm saying, you do those what you have to do. You just put in the work 24/7. Never doubt yourself. You have people
yeah,
who believe in you, some not believe in you. Can't stop that because there's people that overall. You get me?
yeah,
But what basically you have to do, the ones as well, David conscious say, you have people
yeah,
in need and people who actually look for support at all. Because if you as an artist go on the street and, for example, you have 2, 3 youths look up to you and say David conscious that positive vibration, I'm gonna say, yeah, man. You get me? At least you sing a message towards both in the
yeah,
song and them can grab it and looking at them say, maybe even change all for them life too. You
yeah.
get me? So
Cool.
basically,
You know what?
it's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I'm going into the Dave Conscious Heights Foundation, right? But Vertexx, don't leave us. We want you to
Yeah.
stay with us for a while. I talk to David about his foundation and so on. But stay with us that you can also, perhaps, if you have anything to say, you can also say something, right? But I'm going to talk to David Conscious about his foundation. And LT, if you have any question to ask about his foundation, you can answer. But David has this foundation going, right? David Conscious Heights Foundation, right? And
Emphasize,
yeah,
yes.
tell us about this Conscious Heights Foundation.
Yes, Conscious Science Foundation is a foundation I created a few, like 6 years ago. Yes, and I always have it in mind to cater for the younger generation, record them, but in my community, I'm a mentor for many youths. I always trying to assist them, even send to school, you know. Yeah, so I think of a way how could I help more people. So I think there's a person come across to me and telling me about the infirmary in Sentence Bay. And I said, wow, it's a good idea. So I start to put out Gatherlights clothing, so I could donate to them. When I reach out to them now, they say because of the COVID-19, they won't be able to take anything like that. So they gave me a list of the items that they would needed. So yes, I put in out my interest and effort to get those items to them. So that's why I would need the donation and sponsor from anyone over the world that listening, because there's a lot of unfortunate people out there and disabled. And in the future, I even want to assist some of the baby mothers on the maternity wards. You know what I mean? Yes, because as much as I can help on this earth, that's my duty. Whatever way I can. Yeah, if it's financially a person need that and I can give him a strength. If a youth need to go to school, if I can assist in any way. So my foundation is all about helping people on a wide scale, universally. Yes, the other day I gathered a few donations from, and I held a man called they call him Uncle C in Old Harbor. Yes, and me and my half we build him a nice house and one room and stuff. And you used to live underneath a little mango tree and some one zinc. So that's where I am heading to do more and more for people. So right now the infirmary in St. Bay, they need of vitamins, multivitamin C, D and E, mask, gloves, isolation gowns, blood sugar machine, blood pressure machine, pampers, and sanitizer machines, and non-touch and digital thermometer. So I'm putting out the call for whosoever hearing my voice and hear my call and can assist with any of these items. Yes, I will surely appreciate of it. And I will definitely let it reach on to the people them. And I will put what I can also at all times to enhance it. So that's the foundation right now. And it's also a music production. I produce music at this foundation. Same
Right.
because I have a studio. So, I can assist younger generation of youth with good potentials to record and get yourself out there. So this foundation is all about helping people, life, Yes, respect.
Can you state again what the infirmary needs?
Oh, the infirmary in St. Andrews,
What they
in
need?
need of vitamins, like any vitamin, multivitamins C, D, and E, mask and gloves, isolation gowns, and blood sugar machine, blood pressure machine, pampers, and sanitizer machines, and non-touch and digital thermometer. So those are the items that they're requesting right now.
Okay.
So
What's the contact for anybody who'd like to make a donation to your foundation in order to cover these needs? You're listening to Can Youth Exploration, your topic in a podcast. Those of you who are listening on your favorite podcast platform, Conscious Ikes Foundation needs your support. Go ahead.
yes, you can get me on at PayPal at David Conscious. Yes,
Well, you can
and
contribute through PayPal.
yes. You can contact me also on WhatsApp at 401 1876 401 0106. Yes, Or you can
Okay.
email me at davidconsciousartist@gmail.com. Right, and it will surely be answered, attended to. Yes.
The contribution is critical, LT. Vertexx.
Yeah, man.
I know Vertexx, I know he will come with, he will do something, it's just a matter of getting it together, right? Because the music is not for the artist alone, right? It's for the listeners, and the musician need to be philanthropists as well. I think that musician need to reach out to communities and assist communities, especially in this time of need during the pandemic. Right, so it's very critical, Vertexx and Conscious, because this whole thing about outreach. Because when you look at it, there are many people suffering in communities now.
True.
Right, LT. Not only in Jamaica, all across the world, in the United States. I'm in Florida. You are in Illinois. Let me use the state, right? The many people suffering, right? And we, well, you guys as musicians, we as persons who are doing a little better need to reach out to those who are less fortunate. There's no doubt about that, right?
Yeah.
Very true.
Musician, I just want to ask you finally, starting with Vertexx, what else do you have to say to the listening public? And also, what you have coming out next?
What I have to say is that the music is a powerful thing. It's also powerful in every kind of form way you can think of. It's powerful. So basically, what I have to look at is this. Just forget what you have to get out there, and you just want you would say like the younger generation to look into certain things and even make a change for once. You get me? Just make a change for once, because that's where you see it, and every day gonna be the same, and things get harder day by day. You get me? So you just have to look into yourself and say, all right, then me I try to be a better person. You get it? And you just have to do that. You might mess up in the past, but brush off and get up again and try again. You have to keep on trying. You never stop until you just depart from the hurt. You get it? So basically, and what's next is for Vertexx is that Vertexx will always be here and just try to reach at another level, as I always say it, and just always doing good and focus on always looking out for a lot of collaboration with a lot of different artists. So that's just Vertexx.
Okay.
The love of music, and no matter what kind of music, I always appreciate everyone for what them sing, because anything you sing is must be come off of something. You're not gonna just get up and just say you're gonna sing something. It based off of something you sing off of. So just kind of like that. So you have your reason why you do it. So I can't even fight against that. So because I mean I'm a musician, I love every music. So let's give thanks. So that's the right vibration.
Yeah, Vertexx, love that Vertexx. I want you to roll out your contact.
Vertexx Outlaw contact number is 876 422 1239. And you can also get me at Vertexx Official Music, email lforlife13123 @gmail.com.
Instagram.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is actually Vertexx Official Music.
And it's the music is spelled MUSIQ.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, good. I got that. I'm following you. Cool, cool. Yeah, man, I got that. Hey, Vertexx, you know, I really appreciate what you're doing, right? And don't move, David Conscious. Same question. What do you want to say? You know that I've never asked and I've not asked you. And give me your contact again, and you know, talk to us.
Yes, as I say, I'm here to represent worldwide and all beings, living beings. So what I would like from the people of this earth is to get more conscious, yes, exercise of more love, vibration, frequency, and penetrate only the positive, because the negatives is only shock, the good vibration, you know. And if you feed up on the negative, it's still higher, so we don't need that. So I'm using this musical platform to come across to them with that energy. So I need the people to listen to my songs and all the other positive artists out there and try to grasp, yes, keenly what they're trying to say to them, because there are a lot of prophets, we call them our prophets, our icons that passed through, and they've been doing a lot of things, saying a lot of stuff in their songs, and how many of us do is just dance and
Yeah.
party. We don't get the messages in the song, you know. And these prophets, they are the one that woke up early, way early than the ones that are asleep. So when they risk their life trying to wake up the sleeping ones, and the ones that put you to sleep recognize that they're waking you, they will destroy those people. So they sacrifice in vain trying to make you happy. So I need the world to be more conscious and see this world is a privilege for all of us to be here and live. And live it is a must. Make no sense fussing and fighting and war and crime. It's irrelevant. We are alive and we are all equal beings. What our race, nation, or class. You know, I have no type of racism in me. So I expect all human beings, human race, to live as one and practice and exercise of only goodness. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I have to say, world.
Roll out your contacts. Roll out your contacts now, David.
My contact is, yes. You can get me at 1-876-401-0106. At WhatsApp and our natural. And you can find me on Instagram also at David Conscious. And you can email me at davidconscious@gmail.com. And you can find my songs on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, and Deezer. And I'm trying to get some video. It's like on the verge very soon. So you would find me on YouTube early at David Conscious YouTube, just the same. So
Cool.
yes, right.
Hey, LT asked this before though, right? But I'm gonna ask it again to you, Vertexx, because Conscious had just said it. Where can we find your songs?
You can find my songs at all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon, you name it. That's where you can actually find Vertexx.
Cool. Adonis, bigging you up from Chicago, you know, giving you blessings, guys. I am sure that you'll accept that blessings from Chicago. You know, I mean, the reggae music, you know, it's very popular around the world, and we have to understand how important it is for us to ensure that we have good music going out there, right? And guys, wish you all the best. All blessings to you guys. And Vertexx Outlaw, big up yourself. big up yourself, right? And Conscious, big up yourself, Conscious. I
Yes,
am
sir.
looking forward for you guys collaboration. LT and
Yes,
I,
sir.
we are in the United States, and we want to hear something going. Right, LT?
Man, for real, can't
Possible,
wait.
man. Possible. Very possible. Yeah, man.
But you what?
Vertexx is a lyrical artist, you know. I would
Cool.
like to do something with him. Yes, so it's good.
Yeah, man. I mean, the link is there. You'll watch this on YouTube and you will see the link, right? Well, on LT, you will see the link. So if you don't know, remember, you just get in touch with me. LT, go ahead. Go ahead, LT.
And then the awesome thing about DistroKid is that, you know what I'm saying, like, you can make music, y'all, with people that are also on there, and you can split the royalties and everything for free.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that about DistroKid.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you break up a while ago. Yeah, you split the royalty with what?
On DistroKid, as long as the other artist is like also on the platform, you guys can split the royalties for free.
Okay.
Free.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like it's a collaboration with you and an artist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey!
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
I note that LT is a person who knows a lot of things about that. So it was good for you to take some advice from him. And then the next thing is that LT is in music, and I'm sure that LT might want to contact one of you guys at one point in time. Who knows, right? To talk to you about something that is a very, very important to you in terms of collaboration and international exposure, right? And persons are listening, and they actually will want to reach out to you guys. So you just never know. Vertexx, are you with us? Right? Yeah, you just never know. So
Yeah.
keep the thing going, guys. Keep Jamaican flag flying. Reggae vibe. Right? I'm in the United States, but guess what happened? I still listening to what's going on in Jamaica, right? I'm still watching what's going on in Jamaica. And Jamaica is a beautiful place, and we want you guys to keep the lyrics clean. Keep the lyrics clean, right? And also remember, this song, I forgot who actually sing this song, but talk about my daughter want to become a doctor and so on. It's I can't remember, but what it basically saying is that, hey, keep your lyrics clean so that you'll inspire my children and not to make them into vampires. Yeah? So therefore the music must be kept clean. The music must, I think it was Tony Rebel. Tony Rebel sing that
Tony
song.
Rebel, yeah, man. Tony Rebel, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tony
so he said,
Rebel.
hey, nobody pies me that, and just
Right.
keep it clean so that them can grow up proper. Right? So that is critical. Vertexx and Conscious. That's my last talk to you as it relates to this interview. Right? That is critical. LT, what would you like to say to these guys as we leave?
What were you thinking?
I would like to say, I can keep doing what you guys are doing. It's a long road. You guys got to stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna get recognized.
Cool. All right, guys. I am happy that you are being a part of this. Vertexx and Conscious, and keep the music going. Right. Thanks for coming on to Canute Exploration, your topic in the podcast. And we certainly talk again, because I'm looking for some collaboration between you guys, and LT would perhaps hail out to you guys, one of the day. Okay, guys.
I've already reached out on Instagram to you both.
Right, guys?
Huh?
Blessing. Thank you very much, my brother. Yeah, man. One
Bless.
heart, one love, one destiny. Yes, respect.
You got it, Vertexx?
Yeah, where's that now, Mr.
No, we
X?
were saying thanks for coming and, just keep the music rolling and, think about the
Yeah,
collaboration.
man.
All
Yeah,
right,
man, all
boss.
the time, man. Give thanks for the blessings, you know?
Big up yourself. Big up yourself. All right, take care.
All right.
Peace and love.
All right, bye-bye. We continue with LT, who will be talking to us on Biz Exposed today.
Hey.
There's a lot to talk about, LT. There's a lot to talk about. All right. It's very important that your business, you're a musician, indeed, you're a musician, and your business has to do with apparel and yeah. So it's Martian Apparel, Martian Music 773.
Yes, sir.
Lamont Tucker. Guess what happened, LT? I want to hear about the who, the why, the what, the where, the when of your business, right?
Okay.
Your product. Let's start with the apparel first, and then we're going to, the music product.
All right. Well, so as an artist, you know what I'm saying? You always have to, when you talk about branding, when people look at you, that's automatically a part of your brand. So I always thought, what easier way to brand myself than to create my own clothing, So so basically I just want to do like shirts, hoodies, and like shoes. I'm trying to start on pants, but that's a little further out. But I started doing shoes about 2 years ago. My first design, I used the main colors of my logo.
Let us see what you have.
I got you. So this is the very first pair that I designed.
Cool.
And so the purple and green, are basically the staples of my logo. I'm trying to see if I have it on me.
Yeah, do your thing. We're here with you.
So here we are.
We're listening to Can Youth Exploration, and this is Biz Exposed today. We're looking at Martian Apparel Music 773
So
LC. Go ahead.
The lighter, this is my main logo. Got the green and purple and the yellow.
Cool.
So these were the original ones, which I designed 2 years ago, and I just did these a few months ago. Well, last month. Last month. So these are the newer ones. So I used the same colors. I just changed the design of the shoe itself. And I also this is one of my sweaters. Which has the logo. Yeah. I have a few other things. They're not with me at the moment, but
why going into apparel? Why doing this?
I just feel like it's one of the easiest ways to express who I am, as an artist and things like that. Because again, Lamont Martian, a lot of people think it has more to do with I think that I'm an alien or things like that, but it's more so just like a way of life. I have a very lifted way of thinking. I prescribe to things that most humans may call weird, so I have very alien methods and things like that. So that's really just like just like more so where it came from, and so I embraced things of like the themes of of space and things like that, just because I feel like it supports thought, just being able to think for yourself,
right,
not having to go with what society believes and things of that sort. So yeah.
What are you producing these for, though, Lamont? Who are your? Who are you producing?
Originally, I was just creating for myself. A lot of people like they saw the things that I wear and things like that, and they liked it, and so I thought, okay, well, I guess why not offer it to other people as well, as just myself. So yeah, it was just really just like more so I saw that people appreciated what I was doing, for my own self. So I figured why not offer it to other people.
The colors are unique, though. Let me see that shoes again.
Right.
Right.
Where's the new ones?
Right. And these are designed by Lamont Tucker, right? Martian Apparel.
So this is the logo.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. The colors.
That's
Tell me about the. Okay.
Yeah, so
why those colors? No, I mean, they look real good, but what the conceptualization of the colors?
It's two reasons. One, I'm a big consumer, of cannabis.
Okay,
and,
yeah.
It really came from the colors of cannabis, the green, and purple.
Okay. Yeah.
But then also when it comes to color, I forget the exact term. I don't want to say the color therapy, but color psychology.
Okay.
I like. I believe that purple is, the for royalty, or
yeah, you got it. You got it. That's the psychology of purple. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I didn't do it intentionally, but it lined up with what I was trying to do. So I just kept it. So yeah.
Oh, cool. So, how are your products benefiting people, benefiting the society?
Again, my brand stands for the same thing that I stand for, which is just being yourself. Saying what you have to say, and not caring about what others have to say about what you believe. And so yeah, I try to speak for those who may be afraid to speak up and things of that sort, people who are afraid to be themselves, and just showing them that it's okay to be you, and so yeah, that's what I intend to do. Maybe I'm a few steps away from that, but that's definitely the message that I intend to portray, and that I hope others put with the brand that I'm putting.
So before we go on to your music, let's ask you some more questions. The apparel part of things. Where do we find your products, your apparel products?
Well, my website is under construction, but I have different Instagram accounts for my different ventures. I have you can follow the label account, Martian Music 773. I believe I have all of the clothing and the shoes on there. But yeah, I have a small site in the works. It's in the bio on Instagram. So if you would like to just go see what it looks like now, you can go do that. But that's not the finalized site. But again, I do have just small pages for just all of the little things that I do.
Yeah. So your shirt, let me see that shirt again. I mean, we want to showcase some of your stuff as best as possible.
All right. So
that's your design, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's sure. Let me set the camera down.
Yeah, no problem.
So my logo was designed by another underground rapper from LA.
Yeah.
Justin Parker.
Okay, cool.
So he designed the logo itself. But I did like everything else, you do the background colors and all that extra stuff.
Right.
I did all of that.
Can you describe the design for us, for those persons who are listening but not watching, listening on the podcast platform?
Basically, it's my face. It's literally just my face. My alien form, if you will.
Yeah.
I have it on a lot of different products. I'm not selling all of them at the moment. This is
okay. Oh, cool.
This is a device for other people who like to,
yeah,
consume the great plant that is cannabis.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I like that. I like that. That design, that thing that you put the smoke, you just so.
Yeah.
So I realize those persons who are not seen. They're about 5 entrance, 5. They can put
it's 3 holes.
holes. Yeah.
So this one is for actual blunts. So the holes are a little bit bigger.
Right.
Then this one is for joints. So the holes are smaller. This is the other logo that's on the shoes, on the older shoes.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, it's a holder. I really wouldn't recommend it unless you're someone who smokes very heavy, because you have to use all 3.
Oh, you have to use all 3. Interesting.
Yeah, like you have to use all 3.
Right.
So it hits very hard, but it's something that's nice to have if you are someone who likes to consume cannabis on a basis.
There are persons that might not be seeing us but listening, but they're try to describe what you just showed me in terms of that the 3 holes.
It's basically a holder where you can put 3 blunts or joints into it, and you can hit all 3 at the same time. So it's basically like a funnel, if you will. And so yeah, it packs a pretty heavy punch. Shouts out to Herbie P in Washington DC. He makes them. He's on Instagram, herbieP.dmv. Yeah, they're. I haven't had a chance to really use it yet, because again, you have to use 3.
Yeah, I mean,
so yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's
and as you have suggested that if you're not a heavy smoker,
I wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't suggest it unless you're someone who is really into the lifestyle and has been a part of the lifestyle for a while, because it can really cause some damage.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I love that. I love what you're doing, LT. You're really doing a good thing in terms of your products, and you're blending it with the music. Your designs look really attractive, and the colors are great, right? And I suspect that the persons who are outgoing are more likely to patronize your product. Outgoing.
Yes, sir. The
adventurous.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that. Tell me a bit about your music, the Martian Music 773. Tell me about that.
So I do own my own label, Martian Music 773. As you said, I represent myself, my fiance, and a few other artists. Oh, excuse me. We've been releasing music for about the last 2 years. We shoot our own videos, we edit our own videos, we do everything, in-house. I really just, for me and my music, I just try to represent positivity, and again, just being yourself, and successfully being who you want to be, being the best version of yourself. When it comes to the label, I basically support anyone who is serious about their craft.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really picky on what your subject matter has to be, because again, as an artist, your art is a part of who you are. So, I'm not trying to tell an artist who they can or can't be, but as long as I can tell that you are serious about your craft, that's all that really matters to me. But yeah, I've been writing music, I want to say my entire life.
Yeah.
I used to do small little performances like back in high school. I used to write songs for, people, who like tried to bully me back in school or things like that.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was, something fun to do, but it was
Yeah.
not something that I thought that I could do seriously. And, it up until a few years ago, when I saw that, all it really takes is to be serious and to be consistent, as long as you have an idea of what you want to do and
Yeah.
you actively attempt to go for it, that is truly all it really takes these days. And thankfully, I would say COVID has actually shown a lot of people that, that you can do what you want to do as long as you're willing to get out there and go do it. So yeah, thankfully I decided to get started before COVID hit, but COVID hitting actually helped us get a lot further in what we were trying to do. As some people know, I lost the job that I had, which, it was a job that was somewhat around music, but it was taking my attention away from my music. And so I'm actually thankful, for COVID coming and showing me the importance of putting time into what I want to do and not into what other people may want me to be doing for them. And it's been a crazy journey, but it's been very helpful.
Where? Let me ask you about the where, and I'm gonna tie this in because Martian is really a brand that is, well, it's not only music, but it's apparel as well, and I like to tie the two things in. So I'm in Florida. If I want to get your products, right? Your shoes, something. What do I do? How do I go about getting that?
Okay, so for the shoes, again, I have an order page on Instagram. The shoes themselves, they come from a factory that's in Italy.
Okay.
Either you can buy a pair that I've already made, or I can design a pair specifically for you, and then have them sent out. Yeah. So I currently have, I think I have 3 pair on sale currently. The originals, these, and then I have some black and blue shoes that I have that I don't know where I put at the moment.
That's all right.
We are in the middle of like a move, so it's like it's
cool
in the house.
I understand that,
but
cool. So somebody from Florida, from Jamaica, I always talk about Jamaica, can reach out to you and you get the ship to wherever.
Yes.
I need to ask you, so if you wish to say, because many business persons would not say how much is it for the product until, but would you like to state the cost for?
These, I believe these are $219. The shoes that are black and blue, those are only $200, and these are $260. When it comes to designing, on the bottom end, I think the most basic pairs is about like $150, but depending on how, like what exactly you want on the shoe, they can get kind of expensive. I think only on like the high end, like probably like $300 or $350, but it all depends on what you want. But yeah, 1 second. So you get the shoe, and I also 1 second can
Yeah,
cut
go ahead.
the logo
Yeah.
for you.
You're listening to Can You Exploration, your topic on a podcast, and we're talking to Lamont Tucker on Biz Exposed today, looking at his brand, Martian Apparel, and also Martian Music 773. Martian is his brand, really. Go on, go ahead, LT.
So you can use my already established logo, or I can design another logo for you, and it'll be on the box as well.
Oh,
So these are the newest pair.
so are you saying if I want to use a custom built logo, right? I can say to you, hey, I need this logo on the product. It's
Yeah.
your product, your design, but I need this logo on it. And the logo will also be on the box that you use to ship.
It'll be on the
fine. Yeah.
And so see, these are mine.
Cool.
And so yeah.
Oh, so you will still have your logo on it.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Naturally so. Right.
Yes, sir.
So your logo will be in the inside, as you had shown. Right.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Cool. Looks good. I mean, I love it. I love it. So anybody from around the world will be able to get your product shipped to them. All they have to do is to use what is running across the screen. For those persons who cannot see it because you're listening from your favorite podcast platform, tell us again, Lamont, or they can get to you.
All right. So it's Lamont Martian on all streaming platforms. LT2 Martian on Instagram. LT2DA Martian on Twitter.
Cool. Are you planning on going into any other products? I mean, shoes. I see the T-shirt. You know, I need to get the cost for that. You need to tell me how much for that.
Well, so a majority of our T-shirts, I believe the T-shirts, majority are only about $30 to $35. The hoodies about 60. No, I'm sorry. The sweatshirts are 60. The hoodies are 85. I have pictures of a lot of them up. The order sheets aren't finished. I have to finish the drafting of that because I have a lot of designs. The site's just not live at the moment, but
they're on your Instagram.
Yes,
we can see pictures on your Instagram.
Yes,
right, and reach out to you. Fair enough. The website. Do you have a domain name, website address, despite the fact that it is under construction now?
1 second. The one won't give me one.
Yeah, that's all right.
I believe it's Lamont Martian on Universe, but I could be wrong. I don't want to give you the incorrect.
Right, but that will be highlighted on your Instagram page though. Eventually, when everything is set up and going. Right. I mean, you know, your shoes they looks good. I would buy one. I mean, I would wear one. Right. Your shirts look good as well. Right. But you know, I'm in Florida, so you know yeah.
I'm not sure if we ever spoke on it, but I actually lived out there. Go back and forth, and it would kill me how many people I would see wearing hoodies. In 80 degree weather. It's like, wow.
You're right about that. But guess what happened, Lamont? You have to understand, I'm from Jamaica. So being from Jamaica with all of that eat tropical weather and come here with the tropical as well, I have to be careful, you know. But unless it's light, right? But the sweater thing will be a challenge unless it gets cold. You have been here in Florida sometimes, right? Oh, yeah. You're doing well though, Lamont. I really love your products. It's important that it is being showcased, right? And your music. I really appreciate what you're doing, right? I'd like to continue to help you promote your product, your brand, Martian, right? That's a brand, but it's an apparel and music, right? And right, so I will continue to help promote that. And naturally so, Canute Exploration endorse businesses that are doing well, businesses that wants to be exposed. On Biz Exposed today, talking to Lamont Tucker, Martian Apparel, Martian Music 773, and it's something that you need to look at. Check out his Instagram art. Let me get it right. It's at LT2 Martian Martian Martian. That's LT2 Martian on Instagram, and it's also the same on all the streaming platform for his music, etc. Right? Check it out. Check out Lamont product. You will not regret it. You might not be seeing it because you're on your favorite podcast platform, but those of you on YouTube will be able to see it. And I've seen it, and they're looking well. What else would you love to say before we sign out of here, Lamont, about your business and about your brand?
Again, you know what I'm saying? We're here to support, you know, all of y'all, the free thinkers, everyone, you know, who isn't afraid to be themselves, you know, not afraid, you know, of what people have to say about you and things like that, you know. I would like to, you know what I'm saying, thank you, Canute, you know what I'm saying, for providing, you know, this platform and this opportunity. You know, this is something that's, you know what I'm saying, something that is needed, you know.
You're welcome, bro.
Yeah, just want to thank you. Johnson, thank you. Thank your viewers, your listeners. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you, Lamont. And have a nice rest of the day, right? And rest of the weekend, right?
Yes, sir.
And we'll talk. Take care, Lamont.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye. Right. That was Lamont Tucker on Biz Exposed today with his brand Martian Apparel, Martian Music 773. We talked earlier on with two Jamaican musicians, Vertexx, Outlaw, and David Conscious. They are two great musicians. They will be doing well eventually. Check them out and check out Lamont Tucker and his brand Martian. You're listening to Canute Exploration, your topic in a podcast. I am Canute White. We come to you every Sunday at 5 p.m. ET time in Jamaica. We come to you with a topic. You never know what. But next week, we'll be talking to Sasha Hamilton about weirdness. We will be talking about self-awareness. I will be looking at the concept of self-awareness, not awareness, awareness. I actually coined that term. I have written a book, as an author, I've written a book on that, self-awareness. Are you comfortable with your weirdness? Are you owning your weirdness? Or are you uncomfortable about your weirdness? Let's check that out next week on Canute's Exploration, your topic in a podcast. So I'll be seeing you, but remember, we're still in a COVID-19 pandemic situation. Wear your mask. Remember social distance. Your hygiene is critical. And I'm encouraging that you take your vaccine. It's an encouragement from me, right? Because it's important that the world reach herd immunity, that we can get rid of this monster that had stopped our life over a year ago. We are tired. We're extremely tired. So therefore, do what you have to do. I will see you, and you will hear me again on Canute Exploration next week. Goodbye.